Pete.
Okay, good.
I did good.
That's recorded because we just started.
I made it nice.
We've already begun.
What part of the bowl do you hit when you're peeing?
I expelled urine out of my penis.
Scott, put on your headphones so you can answer this fucking question.
I pee in the garbage can.
And then you dump it into the toilet. Scott, what part of the water do you aim for in the bowl when you're peeing?
I pretend it's a basketball hoop, and I pretend there's a square at the back so I can bank it in.
So the back, like in the middle.
Yeah, back middle.
You pee on the top of the seat.
Yeah, you're a sociopath.
Yeah,
Joe, where do you...
on the seat and then it dribbles down into the water.
That's pretty nuts.
Joe,
I like that.
What area do you
Only when I'm at
target?
your house, though.
Normally, the side of the left front corner.
Left front. Oh, okay, so like closer to yourself.
Depends on if it's an elongated bowl or not.
Oh, you're talking bowl shape now? I'm just saying generally.
Well, if it's a in Ireland, you just pee anywhere because there's
Listen,
no water.
there's
Nice.
like two correct answers to this question, okay?
Well, if you pee
I'll tell
directly in the
what it
water,
is.
you just get covered in urine.
Yeah, if you pee directly into the water, you're a psychopath. If
I mean,
you
I do it
pee,
sometimes for fun.
the correct answer is you have to hit right where the water meets the bowl and the back left or back right of the toilet bowl. That is the quietest place to piss.
Well, yeah,
and where
but
you
I'm
get
not- I
the
don't piss
least
for
amount of
quiet.
blowback.
I don't piss for quiet.
Oh, you like to make a show. You like to give them a show.
If I don't walk away with little
Hey,
dots
welcome
on
to
my
the-
shoes, I didn't really pee.
It's true. You got to get a little sprinkle in there. Welcome to the Two Cubes podcast.
Yeah, welcome to 2 Cubes. But as a professional peer next to people, I in urinals, I've peed hard enough that the other person gets a little
It's
wet.
true.
Do you want to give a shout out to
Sure, I
Shit
think
Talk?
I've been sprayed by you before.
Yeah, shit talk, crossing streams. We had to change names because
Oh, Crossing Streams is such a
they were
good name.
they were trying to invade on our property.
Yeah, they were trying to play swords with you?
No, just shit talk. People didn't like the name that had a curse word.
Oh,
So-
I get it. But Crossing Streams is I think
Crossing Streams is a
a
pretty
better
cool name.
name. I think
Yeah.
it's better.
But then I have to ask all Ghostbusters themed jokes, which would be pretty fun. Who's your favorite Ghostbuster? Dial in today.
So we're the Two Cubes podcast. This is Joe. I'm Chris. We got Flan Howard over here off camera,
AKA Titty Boy. AKA
Titty Boy.
Scott Stapp.
aka Scott Stapp, aka you decide which one is his real identity.
No one knows.
Hey.
We got
AKA
Jack
the
on the
Cinder
ones
Soldier.
and twos.
Yes, sir. Soldier. Are we just adding a different name every ep that I'm on?
Yeah, that's how we know how many episodes you've been on.
God,
This is
so many
episode
names.
22.
Who knows?
I think it's
22.
double deuce, baby.
I don't even know how to count that high. So
Oh wait, it's episode double deuce. This should be a Roadhouse themed episode.
Who is the best?
Oh, you know
sports
what?
figure
Shut it
wore
down.
The number 22.
Shut it down. This is we gotta come back in costume. I'm gonna go tuck my shirt. I'm gonna go tuck my karate gi into my jeans
yeah,
and
I'm
come back
pretty
out.
roadhoused right now.
You are. Yeah, you look like who was the wrestler that was in Roadhouse? What's his name?
Oh, Terry Funk.
Yeah, you got a Terry Funk vibe going on right now for sure.
I roll with that a lot, actually, as a matter of fact, which sucks because he's specifically known for being a massacred, horrible human being.
Massacred? He killed people?
No, but he's just
Oh.
he's
No,
always
that's-
covered in blood and stuff.
That's the Jimmy Snuka. It's
pretty cool.
Murdered
Well,
someone.
Jimmy Snuka murdered somebody, but it was nice.
Yeah, the guy he deserves.
I guess he won that match,
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
right?
How do you wind up with the name?
Oh wait, did
Snuka?
he lose by a disqualification?
He's undefeated in. No, I think Rey Mysterio won that one.
Oh boy! Flip to the clip.
He killed somebody, right? Rey Mysterio in the
Yeah,
ring.
yeah.
in the ring by accidente.
Oh wow! How do you go back into wrestling after that?
Well, what are the chances you kill two people in the ring?
Yeah, I mean, there's the guy who hit DeMar Hamlin's still playing.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, I don't know. DeMar Hamlin was a prick. Get out. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know DeMar Hamlin.
The best thing that ever happened to him is that he died on the field and was resurrected.
Hashtag he.
All right, now I say welcome to the Two Cubes podcast. Now we're cooking, baby.
Joe, who's the best athlete to wear the number 22?
Yeah. Who athleted the best in the wearing the double deuce?
Find your rhythm with
Chill
TV
out.
Clear.
Listen to 2 Cubes podcast. We're the best. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I just got word that the 2 Cubes podcast got another follower. It's you. Look at that. Oh my God. I'm on this lonely road. I'm one of the people who doesn't follow the Two Cubes podcast. That's why I'm standing here alone on this road, because everyone else is talking about how funny last week's episode was. Thank you, guys. Like and follow and subscribe. And, I don't know, order Domino's tonight. That's what you should have for dinner. Because Domino's is terrible, and I want your life to get worse, because now it's at its best. You just like the Two Cubes podcast. You're at a peak right now. This is a peak. That's what a peak is like, all right? You just basically hit the lottery. You found the most explicit show on the internet that isn't canceled yet.
Who's the best athlete to wear the number 22?
Yeah. Who athleted the best in the wearing the double deuce?
Next episode, I think the answer is very easy. 23.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
Christian
I can't even think of any
McCaffrey.
players that
Yes.
wore a double deuce.
Christian McCaffrey's a better athlete.
And he's a
Is
22.
that Michael Jordan?
23.
Oh, he's 23.
I think he's faster.
I would.
I think he'd beat
Yeah, I
the
don't
shit
know.
out of Michael Jordan right now.
Clyde
Nah.
Drexler is up there.
22. Okay.
Elgin Baylor. Okay.
Yeah, these are all basketball guys. They suck.
Yeah.
Clayton Kershaw is not a basketball guy.
Basketball players are the
Emmett
superior
Smith
athletes.
might be.
Is that a picture of Paul Krause?
Emmett Smith might get my vote.
I believe the picture is Paul Krause on the Vikings. Yeah.
All right, so it's Emmett Smith. We've decided.
It does seem Emmitt Smith might be the best 22 based on based on what I'm being shown.
Yeah, I don't know. Moses Malone did.
I mean, Ricky Henderson is pretty dope.
No. Moses Malone's not even the best Malone.
Is
I'm gonna
Ricky
be
Henderson
honest.
a baseball? Okay.
Yeah.
I know that Elgin Baylor is an extremely famous athlete.
Was OJ 32 or 22?
He was
32.
Oh, because he'd be the best killer athlete.
I was going to say, I think he was 2 for 2.
I get it because he murdered two
Yeah,
people.
I think he'd be the best killer at 22.
But we don't know that he only tried to murder 2. He probably tried to murder more. We don't know if he's 2 for 2. He could be 2 for like 6.
No, but please, somebody educate me right here on the air right now. Who the hell was Elgin Baylor? I really need to know.
I believe
Elgin
he's a
Baylor's
basketball player.
from
Yeah?
yes,
Why do I
from,
think he was-
from the 19th
Thought you were
century.
the big basketball guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those names I would occasionally hear
Yeah, no,
guys say.
Elgin Baylor was, I believe he played for
I never
like
saw a picture of him. Pull this guy up.
Is he the Sixers? Is that who he played with?
Elgin is such a cool name.
Well, it's either a cool name or a real nerdy name.
Yeah, sure, I guess. But there's no other humans on the planet.
Oh, he was
With
on
the
the
name Elgin.
Lakers?
Elgin Baylor
Elgin Baylor
was
a
born in
Laker?
September
Damn,
16th
man.
of 1934.
I really should know that.
Played 14 seasons
My bad,
as a
guys.
forward.
See, I'm willing to come on here and just lay myself bare before you
Well,
and
he
just
played
and
for-
expose
Well, it's not him
my
in a Sixers
ignorance
jersey. Can we get just a Wikipedia page up here?
to the
Yeah,
kid.
That's all you want.
Yeah, because I want to know. I don't give a shit about his highlights. I don't know what he looks like.
Well, dude, what if he was a scrub?
Well, I mean, you'd
I
probably
know
find
he was
out.
really good. He's like an all-timer.
He played for the New Orleans Jazz as a coach.
He played for them as a coach. You're confusing me. You're confusing me, titty boy.
Wait, his
Did you
name's
realize
Elgin
that
Gay
the-
Baylor?
The Lakers were in Minneapolis before they were in Los
Yes,
Angeles?
I did know that.
Okay, so he played for
did
the
know that.
Minneapolis Lakers and then the Los Angeles Lakers.
Which makes more sense because I don't think that there is a lake in Los Angeles. I think there's a man-made lake. But yeah,
No,
so it
that's
makes
how they
more
got
sense
the
that they would be a
Lakers.
yeah, exactly, because they were
Yeah.
in Minneapolis
he
where
was
there are lakes.
1959
Well, you're by the,
rookie
you're
of
by
the
the
year.
Great Lake.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
There,
yeah,
there's
This
yeah,
says he
there's
played
a lot of lakes
why,
up there.
why the fuck did they keep that name though? In
Yeah,
California?
weird that they kept the name. I'm glad they did though. I think maybe just tradition or something. I don't know.
He was 2006 NBA Executive of the Year.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that was Scott with useless facts.
Useless stats by Titty Boy.
Okay, so
Sorry.
so he played from 59
useless
to
stats
71,
with
it looks like.
Scott Stapp. Stap stats.
Stats with Stap.
Say that. Say useless stats with stats with stat.
You can't even
5
say it
times.
once. What the fuck?
Useless stats with stat. Useless stats with stat.
Oh my
pretty
God.
bad as a coach over in New Orleans.
This
Well,
is-
yeah, he was the coach of the New Orleans Jazz in the 70s.
No.
Who would?
Also, anher name
They
that
have
should
any
have
players?
stayed and not traveled.
Yeah, totally. Because Utah
New Orleans
not
Jazz.
famous for their jazz.
Sure, they've got a jazz musician.
Remember there was the Bobcats for a year, the Charlotte Bobcats.
Yeah, that was terrible.
that was the worst thing.
Yeah, really, really bad. I mean, Bobcat's not a bad mascot, but it should be fucking alliterative or something, dude. Like it should, you know what I mean? Like if you're just gonna go with a random animal in a city, like it should be like the Boston Bobcat.
But also, if you're going to be the Bobcats, it should be Bobcat Goldthwait, not Bobcat the animal.
True.
Yeah.
Why is no one? I think it was what was that bullshit football league that tried to start up again? Was it the XFL tried to start up
It's
again?
still
Oh, yeah,
around.
they
They
became the
merged with the
UFL.
UFL.
It absolutely blew
USFL,
my
the
mind
UFL.
that it took that long for somebody to jump on dragons, dude.
You know who owns that?
You know what I mean?
The Rock owns it.
He's part owner. Yeah.
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 Wow, what a fool!
He's one of the owners of the
I thought The
UFL.
Rock was smart. That's not going anywhere.
He's gonna make dollars with it.
You think so?
Probably.
We're
All
really
right.
going to isolate the Rock fans on this podcast.
I'm one of my closest friends, Henry, is the biggest rock fan I know.
Oh, big news in the
Kinda
Chet
looks like
Hanks
him, too.
department. Chet Hanks is going to be on TV.
What?
On a regular
What?
basis.
The
Wait,
news-
hold on, Jack. Ring the Chet alarm.
I wish we had one.
Put it in post.
The Chettle Bill.
Tell me about Chetsky, baby.
He is going to be on the new season of The Surreal Life on VH1.
No shit, really?
Joining
Yeah.
other famous Surreal Life alums
Oh.
such as China, Vern Troyer.
I thought the Surreal Life was supposed to be like a halfway house, though. Like it was like they were all like a bunch of like drug addicts and shit. Like, isn't that what it was
No,
supposed to be? And they're
I
like
mean,
getting their
Chet
life
Hanks
together.
thinks he's Jamaican, so he's recovering from that.
it's all drug addicts.
He's in
and people
recovery
from Jamaica.
from
He's
from
addicted to
talking
patois. Oh, Chet, we love you, man.
He's in appropriation rehab.
Join us on episode
Dude, I would not be
32
surprised
when
if
Chet
appropriation
Hanks joins
rehabs
us.
became a thing.
It's on the like the sex
So
ed
funny.
thing in South Park when they have, Bill Clinton and all the sex addicts anonymous
Yeah,
in there. Tiger Woods has to go to sex addict therapy.
Man, Tiger Woods, you crazy, crazy boy. That guy was nuts. Look at you pouring a drink, dude. It's terrifying.
People can measure the ounces by the
Dude, just show it on camera how much you poured.
Oh my god.
yeah. No ice for you lame.
You got 4 fingers.
A warm glass of vodka. Oh no, you're gonna pour cold
this is
cranberry
cold.
juice into it, so that's
It's
a little
Is
better.
that cran grape or is that cran?
Oh, it's cran grape. I can tell by the propel in it. So we got to talk about. So Joe and I went on
I'm a big
a.
grand rapist.
Joe and I went to a this past weekend. It's July 2024. We went. He went. We went to a. He went. We went. They went. All went to an
believe
event
Joe's
called
pronouns are
Brew
we.
Canoe. Brew Canoe in
Oh,
New
yeah,
York.
I have an update for you. It's big time. My pronoun's we now.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna answer you.
That'll be easy.
With we have to do this.
That's a cakewalk.
Yeah.
So we went to Brew Canoe, and it's in upstate New York, and it's really we's friends that run it. It's his family, it was very, very eventful to say the least.
If you're just
We've
looking
got
up,
some
it's
images for you.
Narrowsburg, New York.
We don't listen. We don't need.
It's
Definitely not
It's-
upstate New York.
It's,
Well, I was
we don't-
putting it there so he could see it.
it's
Nay.
it's
Nay
Landers.
work.
It's Landers.
Nay, I will do no work.
Narrowsburg.
Yeah, so this trip was yowza. It was, I don't know. I don't even know how much we could talk about it.
We can talk about it plenty.
It was, a lot of stuff happened. I got there really, really late on the first day. I sat by a fire
As is
that
tradition.
waiting for you. That the fire was at least, I don't know, 16 to 20 feet tall when I got there. And nobody, and I mean this, not a single person was sitting around the fire. I show up,
Well, it's a
there's
million
not a
degrees.
single soul near the fire, and the fire is 20 feet tall. It is massive.
Wait, you said you were waiting for Joe, so you showed up really late
No,
and
no.
Joe was later?
I didn't have any phone service, so I was there for hours beforehand. But he was waiting by the fire.
Yeah, so I pull up, I park my car, I set my tent up and shit, and I couldn't find Joe anywhere. So I was just like, all right, I'll just chill next to the fire and wait for him. He's going to come back to the fire at some point. And yeah, so I'm like sitting there, and then you show up and you're with
I'm
your.
airdropping you
I
something.
forgot what your friend's name is. I need you here with me. No, the one that we drank with on the first night.
Marcus. Jeff. Steve.
We drank with somebody on the first
Scott is just Captain Wrench Thrower,
one?
dude.
No,
Nick, his name was like Nick or something. He's an older guy with one leg, and we drank with
Rich.
him. Rich. And we just got hammered with Rich the first night and just hung out. I think we ate hot dogs that were undercooked. And
no, they weren't undercooked. Those were delightful.
yeah, they were still wet. You know when you take them out of the package and they're wet?
Yeah.
I mean, I still ate them, but it was fine. But it was
Aren't hot dogs?
Dude, that fire
Fully
is
cooked when you-
unbelievable.
When you buy
that was the
Yeah, it was
fire
crazy.
for the first night. That was that's when Chris showed up to the fire.
yeah.
That's
So
what
I
was
showed up
happening.
probably 5 minutes after this. Like they just threw all this wood on and then walked away.
Yeah,
like
that's a 6 foot tall man.
right where
throwing
he's
out-
standing is where I put my cooler, and I was sitting when Joe pulled up.
How hot were you?
Oh,
sitting
dude, it was actually it was kind of cool at night there. It was kind of cool. It was probably like 65, 70 degrees at night.
Put more wood on the fire.
No, I didn't need to. Yeah, I just sat there drinking a beer waiting for him. And then you pull up on a fucking golf cart
Yeah.
with no headlights. You were using like the flashlight on your phone as the fucking headlight. I think you were doing your life hack.
Yeah.
Yeah, as he's driving around pitch black. But dude, there was
fine.
how many people? Did they have official head count for how many people came to Brew Canoe this year? It was like if I had to guess, I would say close to 100 people. There were so many people there.
No, I think it was like 60 this year, actually.
Yeah, I just don't
They
know.
were with our crew. That's the thing is, we get so tied up with everybody else. But
Yeah,
with our
that's
group it was
probably
like 40. It was 40 to 60.
Okay, still a lot of people.
Now, is this a larger event, or is your friend's family the one who organized?
It's been going on for 46
This is the
years.
47th year.
Wow.
And it's my friend's family started it. It was my friend's uncle who started it, who has passed away. But now my friend's dad runs it.
We continue the tradition in his
Yes.
honor.
And
Say his name
it wasn't always Jimmy Chellis.
as tribute. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yes.
This beer's for you.
Did
I
Chris,
never got to meet him.
did
But
Chris win Rookie of the Year?
nope. Didn't win.
I got robbed. I totally should have won Rookie of the Year.
He did get robbed, but also I didn't do any fighting for him. And
Son of a bitch.
well, because we didn't get to that.
I
point
know
of the
that you're
story.
on the High Council, Joe.
Yeah,
You could have pulled
that's-
strings.
I definitely could have. I could have made myself rookie of the year. But
How could you be Rookie of the Year? You've been going there for 12 years or something.
Exactly.
I'm a 2-time rookie of the year. I'm the only ever. I won my first 2 years. Just nobody dethroned me.
They're like,
had
he's just
cool-
too damn good.
We
And
had cool candidates.
Wait, so what if there's no new member? What if there's no person who's never been there before? And then I guess you got to take whoever's the least.
Then we do comeback player of the year. They have to
Okay,
have been gone
all
for
right.
10 years at least.
But we're really jumping
Comeback
over.
paddler of the year. I'm sorry.
We really skipped the main event, which is we go like whatever 6 or 7 miles,
5 miles.
5 miles up the Delaware River, and then you either raft or canoe down. But the theme of Brew Canoe this year was
Fear and Loathing.
in Las
Fear and
Vegas.
Loathing in Las Vegas. So everybody showed, like almost everybody that we were with was dressed like Hunter S. Thompson. So we all looked like a bunch of psychopaths in Hawaiian shirts with hats and cool sunglasses on. And everybody was partaking in Hunter S. Thompson's favorite extracurricular activities.
Big time. And I brought a rocking chair with me. So we put a rocking
Yes,
chair on a
yes.
raft.
So
How'd that work?
perfectly,
It worked out
swimmingly.
amazing. It was incredible, actually.
It was so fun. It was probably the reason why we were the slowest boat on the river, because I think we were getting a little drag in the middle of the boat.
we did go 1 mile per hour. It took us 5 hours to go 5 miles.
But it was fine. If we could have been on, I'd still be on that river if I could.
And the
That was
boat
awesome.
didn't topple with the.
No, it was a
rocking chair?
raft, so we had plenty of.
Yeah, it was
we
like
were
flat on the bottom, and there was plenty of space in the middle. But it was so funny because
good. I don't know. You have a picture of the full raft.
on the
I have a picture of the
review,
raft.
you did a drink review. You have
Yeah,
a video.
I have a drink review where I'm sitting in the rocking chair doing a review. But
Yeah.
Let's show that.
So, the morning comes where we're all supposed to be getting on a bus that drives you upriver, and then you float down back to the campground. So the morning comes, and everybody's like, "Hey, we gotta get on the bus! Hurry up, hurry up!" And Joe's like, "Oh wait, hold on 1 second," and he runs back to his van, and we all get on the bus, and then we're like, "Does he have a? He's got a fucking rocking chair in his hand." And like everybody that's like already on the bus is like, "What are you doing with a rocking chair?" And he's like, "No, I'm gonna float down the river on it." And everybody's like, "What?" and he just like fits it into the bus someplace, and everybody and the bus driver's like, all right, okay, whatever.
Dude, that's so on brand.
Yeah, it was. And then we get there and like we load up. They give us like the safety thing, and I swear to God, the guy was giving us like the safety talk, and like he was giving the speech, and halfway through the speech, he just like looked at Joe, and then he like looked out at the rocking chair, and he like squinted and was like, anyway, and then he just like kept going.
Yeah,
It was so good.
Like he said, I've been going for 12 years, so I've brought a lot of weird stuff.
Are
on the
we
boat.
watching? Are we watching
This is
the
the
drink
weirdest
review
one.
right now?
Yeah, this one's pretty
yeah.
good.
Okay.
This is a funny
But
one.
it's for the rocking chair.
What's up, you QBX?
Yeah.
Here we are from the Delaware River. We're on a rocking chair on a raft.
How do you do? How do you do?
We're on the rocking raft. The listeners, we're gonna try dry fly Bloody Mary on the fly.
In Margaritaville?
Bloody
Rocking chair
Marys
was so
with a
perfect.
dry fly vodka. 8% alcohol.
Tactical spin.
Tactical spin, baby. We're spinning. There's gonna be a bald eagle in the background, so get ready for
It looks
that.
like a green screen because we're just spinning around in a circle.
Every time we came
It's
across.
morning Readaville.
Every time we came across a rock, instead of just directing
that's
the boat
nice.
in a different direction, we would like spin off.
25
like
out of
Barry
31.
Sanders. Like,
Solid.
it was awesome.
All right, can I just ask a question after seeing this? I didn't get to go to this event. Had I been able to go to this event, would I have fit on the raft?
Yeah, we would.
What's up, you
Yeah,
QBX?
Chelsea would have
Here we are from the Delaware
No, I'm just
River.
kidding. Chelsea.
We're on
on the raft with
a
you?
rocking chair
You know
on a
what?
raft.
The front, that's who's yelling about Margaritaville.
We're on the rocking raft.
He's also the reason we listen to Margaritaville
The
for
listeners,
the entire 5 hours.
we're gonna try dry fly
And
Bloody
when I
Mary
say
on
that
the
we listen to
fly.
Margaritaville for the entire 5
Bloody
hours,
Marys
we
with a
listen
dry
to
fly
Margaritaville for the
vodka.
entire.
8%
Did not
alcohol.
change or stop the entire time.
Tactical spin, baby.
He only
spinning.
downloaded one
There's,
song.
there's gonna be a bald eagle in the
He
background.
didn't
So get
have
ready for
the
that.
choice.
He said he went to go download a playlist, and that was the first song or something.
On purpose.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
It's morning Readaville.
It really sets the mood, though.
So funny. No, he was
Oh,
great.
that's nice.
And we were a big hit.
600th time in a row.
25
The other
out of
boats near
31.
us were like, what is
Solid.
going on? We were getting blazed by. People that went 2 hours after us were passing us.
Well, that's because you guys were doing.
What's up, you QBX?
And we were
Here we
just
are from the
cruising.
Delaware
Yeah,
River.
we were cruising
We're
down
on
the river. It was
a rocking chair
great
on a
time.
raft.
I gotta tell you, the name tag.
We're on the rocking raft.
Is a fucking vibe.
The listeners,
For those just
we're gonna
listening
try
and
dry
not
fly
watching,
Bloody Mary on the
Joe's
fly.
wearing a name tag on
Bloody
his bare
Marys
chest.
with a dry fly vodka.
It was good.
8% alcohol.
Tactical spin.
You can just
Tactical spin, baby.
You could just listen to
Spinning.
YouTube.
There's gonna be a bald eagle in the background.
And I highly recommend, if you're out there on a river somewhere listening to this right now, I highly recommend learning the tactical spin. It's very important.
Oh, it's good. We got
maneuver.
really good at it too. We
Yeah.
can do it super fast.
Yeah.
As it turns out, we had one canoeer who just does not canoe.
Now, did you guys?
Yeah, Chellis
bring
wasn't so
that
much a
raft,
canoeer
or
as he was a
Is
weight.
that raft what was given to you? Did you bring that raft, or was that raft?
No, you
given-
just they give it to you.
Okay, so that's what they give.
You can get a canoe or a raft.
Okay.
Or a kayak if you want to go one solo.
I think most self-respecting Americans have floated or canoed or rafted down a river before at
Who
some
wants
point.
to go solo at this event?
Well, the one kid does every year because the nice thing with a
Does he go
kayak
for
is you
speed?
can go up, you can come. So we tie together. We all hang out together anyway.
Sure.
So we throw each other beers. Doesn't matter. So if you have a kayak, you can really go from group to group pretty well
Yeah, we
And
stopped
I
at
guess you can get to the end and come back.
if you wanted. But yeah, he doesn't do that.
we stopped at what I would like Slime Island, I think is what it's called, and everybody like took pisses in the weeds and shit, and just kind of partied for a while. That was fun.
What'd
Right?
you guys do for food on the raft? Or just,
We got
Oh,
given.
that's
we
not
got
needed.
given
That's not needed.
wraps. I ate one. I threw it up.
Plus, there are certain substances that kind of suppress appetite. You know what I mean? That may have been in the mix.
heroin.
Yeah, that was it. We were just shooting up H on the road. No,
I'm surprised you guys didn't film.
I'm weird.
each
When I
review.
smoke weed, I don't get the munchies. It's like the opposite.
We were wasting away again in Margaritaville. That's what we were doing the whole time.
I guess you don't need food at that
I
point.
had 5 of those Bloody Marys, so those have food in them.
Were those good?
They were great. Actually.
I guess they got a 25 out of 31. I don't know why
Yeah.
I just asked.
They were great.
I heard your
They
review.
were actually. I would have given it a higher score afterwards.
I hate
It's
a blood-
the
I hate a
spice
Bloody
sticks with
Mary.
you. It's
Man, I love
nice.
a bloody. There was a Bloody Mary guy there,
Oh.
and he also made breakfast sandwiches. He had a big sign up next to his tent that was just like, "Come
There's
to
no
me for
way.
Bloody Marys and egg sandwiches."
He's the egg
it was
man.
pretty cool.
There's no way.
Oh, yeah, he was the egg
they're
man.
as good as my bacon, egg, and cheese I made
Cuckoo,
this morning.
He's the Eggman.
Your bacon, egg, and
Morning
cheeses
wins.
are
How you
pedestrian
guys
at best.
doing?
You know what?
How's it
Your
going?
face is pedestrian at best. Don't insult my bacon, egg, and cheese.
Your bacon, egg, and cheese is good.
Your bacon, egg, and cheese was amazing this morning.
Right. Chris didn't even try it.
I'll be honest. The
Did you
Eggman- the
did you
Eggman
toast
sandwich,
it?
It was a very good sandwich. The bread was very dry. It was too dry.
That's where he fucked up.
Too dry. It was
He
like
didn't bring
ciabatta.
parchment. He didn't bring parchment paper
No, it
to
was
wrap
like
it in to steam it.
It was like a ciabatta bread. He probably did have parchment paper. He comes pretty loaded. He's got a camper.
He does it right.
Except for bringing ciabatta bread. It was like eating
Ciabatta bread is a
fucking
subpar breakfast sandwich bread.
So anyway, back to the river. Okay.
Oh yes. The river.
It got to the point where I
go
don't
down the river,
remember probably the
not
last
across.
hour. I don't know. Do you remember it?
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember like the last hour of the river trip.
I don't remember the last picture
All of
we
a sudden,
had, though.
I
don't remember
was
taking that.
magically teleported back to the campsite, and it was nighttime, and there was a band playing, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this is cool."
Band playing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, they played
Ripping, baby. That's
for like how
That's
long?
that's
For like 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
dude.
they
they were
play full
crazy.
set. It's the Irish.
Were they hired or were they?
Yeah, they do it every year. It's
Okay.
the ski club takes over the there's like an airplane hangar there, and they play in that.
That's wild.
And
Yeah,
they
it was
hire guys
awesome.
from our crew.
Awesome.
So yeah, we go up on stage. It's fun. We had a good time.
They dedicated a song to us.
Yeah, sometimes
Chris,
they'll-
did you sing any songs?
No.
other years
But
they've let
are you
me
listening,
sing.
Scott? They dedicated a song to
What
us.
song did they dedicate?
What
to?
song do you think?
Margaritaville.
Margaritaville, baby.
Jack's got it. They sang Margaritaville for us.
Is that actually true?
Yes.
That's fucking.
They were like,
hilarious.
apparently, there was a boat on the river today that only played one song. So we're going to
This
play
one's
that.
for you.
Exactly. They were like, we're going to play that song right now. This one's for you.
And then just as they finished up, we showed up with my little amp on a wagon.
Oh, it was so good.
And then we went around to each campsite and I roasted them.
Yeah, he had a microphone and an amplifier on
I
a little
walked around
red,
drunk
a
just
little
making
radio
fun of
flyer wagon, and like,
I hate that I've heard about you roasting people so many times and I haven't been a part of it.
oh, it's so good. It's so funny.
Once you walk away, I'm like, I'm
The
gonna
best
roast
part
them.
about this was that most of the campsite was like trying to sleep at this point.
yeah.
It was like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And Joe's just walking around to whoever's up, and he's just. And you also had beers in the wagon, so you were offering people beers, and then it was great because they would come over and be like, "Yeah, I'll take a beer," and they'll grab a beer, and as they're grabbing a beer, Joe's just like making fun of them,
Like, man, you got some small hands over there. You get anything done with those things?
and the entire campground could hear it because it's amplified. It was awesome. It was so good.
Man, where's your wife at?
I gotta tell you, I'm so glad I decided to go hang out with my fucking family instead of going to this fun
Yeah.
fest.
Next year, I'm going to make sure we get Flogging Molly to come with us, and I'm not going to invite you.
That's my nightmare. That is my nightmare.
Yeah, because the band played all Irish music too. They played Whiskey in the Jar. It was great.
They did, yeah. They played whiskey. They played Rattling Bog as well.
the Rattling Bog.
They did Rattling Bog. It was very funny. It was a good time. The band rocks. I forgot what their name was.
It's So Big One's
They
band.
ripped,
It's the
man.
Irish Harpers.
And I cannot believe how long they played for. They literally played for
Is that
like
actually
3.5
the name?
hours.
Yeah, the Irish
Harpers?
Harpers.
Good.
It was a really good time.
Do they play local if we want to go see them?
Yeah, they play at Jefferson House all the time it's
Nutley.
40 minutes away. No, it's
In Spaghettiville.
There it is.
no, it's
Yeah.
it's the lake.
ZD Town.
Starts with an H. It's a lake.
Hapatcong. Lake Hapatcong.
Yeah, Lake Hapatcong. They play there all the time. Jefferson House.
Jefferson. Is it called the Jefferson? I thought it was the Winston House or something.
It's definitely the Jefferson House.
Yeah? Okay.
100% sure.
All right. I believe it.
Jack, can you do me a favor?
But they play there
Can you
all the
take
time.
caps lock
And
off?
that's
Oh, the Irish Harpers.
that's them.
I bet you that sweater that he's wearing
there's-
right there is from the Aran Islands.
There's the two Joe Biglands in the front there.
There's two Joe Biglands.
Yeah, it's Joe Bigland and Joe Bigland Jr.
Adorable. I'm guessing the one on the left is the junior.
You know what's
Yep,
interesting?
yep.
They're not related.
No. The senior's the old man.
Yeah, I know. That was the joke.
And then the man to the right is his son.
Oh, the guy with the dreads and the sweater?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking the dude in the back left
Reds
was
and
the
a
son.
sweater is a hell of a combo.
Yeah, it is kind of. That's a bold look, man. He's got like Big Lebowski and
Awesome thing
Bob
about
Marley
Joe
going
Bigland
on.
Jr., he does not wear shoes.
See, you were going Big Lebowski. I was going to say Mr. Rogers.
He doesn't
Oh,
wear
okay.
shoes. Like
See,
at all.
that sweater reads more Lebowski to me. I don't know why. I think it's because of his stoner appearance. Otherwise,
The dreads are influencing who it
yeah,
reminds you of?
exactly.
I can respect that.
But some other fun activities that happened on the trip were
Apparently, we kicked ass at beer pong, and I don't even remember playing.
Yeah, we
That's
did some
pretty
beer
cool.
ponging.
What else did we do?
Oh, I slept in a
We
van the whole time.
stargazed.
Oh, you jumped in a van with me? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I climbed a tree.
How
Yeah.
was the van? Was it hot?
It
Disgusting?
was warm, but it wasn't so bad.
Oh, I remember
Mattress? Did you have a recliner?
The morning-
What were you
Oh, I had
sleeping
an
in?
air mattress. It was beautiful.
the morning after the wild night. So Saturday night was crazy. That was when we went down the river and shit. And then I woke up the next morning and I felt hungover, but also weird, as if I had maybe consumed another substance that I couldn't quite put my finger on. But I was like, there's something going on here. But I was like, I'm going to get up and enjoy the morning. And it was like pretty early. It was like probably like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, I'm going to go bother Joe. I'm just going to go jump in bed with Joe and annoy him. So I go over to his van and like I open the door and I try to like quietly creep in. And like I get 1 foot in the van and he just goes, no, like so loud. And I was like, okay, all right. And I just close the door and I leave. It's so funny.
Yeah.
How was sleeping in a tent? Was it because if I go next year, I'll probably tent it. Was it okay?
Yeah, I could sleep like
Yeah, he
anywhere.
sleeps in a tent all the time.
It does. Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. As long as you got like a nice, you got like a thick blanket as like a bottom base and a pillow, I'm good.
Yeah, I forgot to
And
bring
if
a
it's not
pillow.
too hot, if
That
it's
was-
killer
that
hot
killed
out, it's
me.
like impossible to
that's
sleep.
a mistake.
That's what killed me. I didn't have a pillow. And then I did have sunburn the second night. So sleeping without a pillow, trying to use my shoulder as a pillow, and having sunburn was rough.
I gotta tell you, I met up with both of you after Brew Canoe. I thought you were gonna be way more sunburned than you were.
It was weird. Like I was absolutely like blotto on the river, but I was conscious enough to keep applying sunscreen, which is really weird.
I only put it on the one time, and I have this big blotch that's not sunburn.
Yeah. That was that. But even I thought
I
it
have a
was gonna
name
be
tag
worse.
sunburn,
Yes.
and then I have just the.
Yeah, but even then, I thought it was gonna be way worse than it was.
We're
for me.
Cuban.
Yeah, it's true.
That's true.
Nice.
My white ass.
Yeah,
And that brings us to our
I've
next
always sun pretty
segment. And our weekly segment, of course. Let's learn Spanish together.
good. Yes. We are learning Spanish. Hang Dao.
That's not Spanish.
Okay, so
Yes, that's the Spanish word I learned this week.
can I guess what that means?
Yeah.
That means hung really, really low.
No,
No? What does it mean, Joe?
with cream.
Ooh.
There's no way that means with cream.
Yeah.
Because in Spanish, with cream is con crema.
Oh.
So handao is definitely
You know what,
some
Joe,
Japanese
I-
or Korean shit.
Then I was
Is he-
taught by.
Is he
Was I lied to by my Spanish?
Yeah.
teacher?
is he explaining this to us?
Yeah. I'm explaining to two Cuban
No,
individuals.
I believe
that-
he said spick-splaining.
Jesus Christ.
It's all right. I'm a speaker. I can say it. It's fine.
With
My last name's
no,
Perez. I
we're
can
just
throw
trying
that
to
word
use
around
it.
willy-nilly.
Jack, I believe it was with cream. Was it with cream? Or
Yes,
whipped?
with cream.
Yeah, not whipped cream. With cream is con crema.
Con crema.
See?
Yeah. Scott, we know that it wasn't accurate, Scott.
As it turns out, my Spanish
Stapp,
teacher
Mr.
has been
Stapp.
lying to me.
I hate that I keep
See-
calling you Scott. You're supposed to be Flan Howard, and I keep forgetting.
I paid that guy $900 to teach me Spanish.
Me llamo Flan Howard.
No, what?
And Mr. Zhao, I'm coming for you.
Take that,
Mr.
fuckface.
Zhao. So, okay, so today is...
If you don't subscribe to the podcast,
Have you ever seen the rain?
you are making it rain outside. You can fix that and make it a nice sunny day by just one follow today
Dude, Joe.
of this podcast.
I really
I have clues. The only clue I need is somebody typed in the Two Cubes podcast into YouTube, and it is now. All I have to do is hit subscribe, and all my life's problems are fixed.
You should
There's
search-
no problems at all.
You should search for a clue on Klugel.
Hey, have you heard about that new thing everyone's talking about? It's what was it? Oh, it's a podcast. It's just two guys. They're Two Cubes podcast. It's the best. You got to follow it. It's pretty awesome.
That
Mr. Zhao. So, okay, so today is...
Are you popping a Zin right now?
Oh, Jack's getting his Zin in.
Dude, you getting
he's trying to
Zinni
win the
with
Zinni the Pooh award. All right.
I'm so mad that we
I
never
don't
declared
want
an Osama Bin Laden,
I've
dude.
never done a Zen.
We never did the tobacco challenge.
You're not a Zinner?
No,
It's
Joe,
really upsetting.
Joe, do a Zen.
No, I've never zinned.
I'll
I'm
zin
not a
right now.
Zinner either.
I'll Zen if you guys Zen.
It's gonna make me want to throw up, but I'll Zin. As long as you
Joe,
guys declare me Osama
you
Bin
willing
Laden
to Zen
after
with
this.
us?
No.
Come on.
How do you even do it? Explain to me how to do it, Jack.
You put it in your lip.
So, have you ever done dip before?
I did one time and it was horrendous.
I did it one time.
So,
Joe,
what's
you
going to
gotta get
happen
in on
is
this.
you're going to open up that can. You're going to take one of the pouches. On the directions, it says
There's a
the-
1% chance, and that's out of 10 billion.
on the
You would
direction.
do this?
I have no idea how to open this
Joe,
thing. You just
You
twist
do
it.
everything.
I know.
Fingernail.
Hold on. Let me
Ooh,
see.
you got to finger. Yeah, I got to finger it. Hold on, I'm gonna finger his can. Hold on.
Joe tries everything, and
So you're going to take one of the
Baby
pouches
reindeer.
out.
Yeah.
It says to put in your upper lip. I go bottom lip. I go right here.
You
can
go
on
bottom.
the sides.
Why do they specify upper?
Fucking stupid. I don't know.
Joe,
Oh, is it so that the flavor
bloodstream.
drips down?
yeah, so it gets
kinda dripping
bloodstreamed
away.
better.
All right.
You're not good at
it's in
tucking
there.
stuff, are you?
Yeah, I can tuck.
You're more of a roll guy, huh?
okay. And then what? You,
It's actually
you
never
just-
good at rolling
you
either.
swallow your saliva and it just mixes with it?
were you, I would spit every time you feel like you need to spit.
Oh, that's good. That's great for a podcast.
I thought
Awesome.
I thought spinner
Hawk to a.
that shit goes viral. The Hawk Tour girl is she just introduced Jelly Roll at a concert.
Oh yeah, we've gone this far into the podcast without bringing up that our probable next president got shot.
Oh yeah. While we were away in the wilderness, we found out that someone tried to assassinate the president.
We found out like
You guys
way
have,
later.
You guys have alibis, so we
That's
know
true.
it was
That's
you.
true. Also, my girlfriend fell down the stairs, so I have an alibi for that too, which is great.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, and
You were gonna get blamed super hardcore if you were there.
Totally.
Did she get taken away in an ambulance or?
No, she actually got up like
she's just
a
been riding on
champ,
ambulance since.
like a fucking champ. Shout out, Aaron.
Yeah, she has took it quite well. I sent
she's-
her like muscle healing stuff. She's fine.
You have potions?
I gotta
Oh,
tell
yeah,
you
potions.
that.
I sent her my cryotherapy thing and the massage gun.
Ooh.
That spitting sounded fantastic.
I
in
do
the
a
mic.
lot of.
Oh yeah, you got that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. No, I have a lot of injuries. So
It's spicy. It's like it's spicy.
I like the flavor. It's much.
Joe, are there more places on your body that you've been injured versus haven't been injured?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I had
kind of
someone
burns
smash,
a little
What
bit.
I
percentage?
had someone
are we
smash
talking?
a guitar over my back last night.
Oh yeah. Did you send Jack that video?
No,
What?
it's not.
Man, hanging out with the
It's a shit
cubes
video,
is a riot.
What percentage of your body has been injured versus hasn't?
At
been
some
injured?
point hurt.
Oh,
101.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah,
I made
my
sure
hair
of that.
follicles hurt sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why they've fallen out and they're very thin.
They've committed suicide.
Wow.
You gotta stop. Listen, just because you have a beautiful, luscious
Yeah.
head of hair, Scott, stop mocking.
You like attacking
us,
my long
okay?
hair.
Yeah.
I'm the only one defending your hair when your girlfriend tells you to fucking.
You're
get
not
a
the only
haircut.
one. The other people defending it are up here, baby. We.
That's why your pronouns are we.
Yeah.
To the audio followers, he pointed to his skull.
That's why we are we, baby. There is a lot going on up here.
Do you just make your pronouns we so that every time Sam suggests something stupid, you can outvote her because
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that was brilliant. Nice move on
He's
your
a
part.
fucking genius.
And
I
if,
know.
ev-
I
if
love the
ever
way
there's a
Joe's
problem,
brain works. I
Also,
really
there's 3 Joseph TATZs. I can literally overrule her.
Did you hit me with like? Is this like a prank Zin? It's so spicy.
It's just smeared off ice.
Got you with the vinegar again.
Is this a 1 Zin challenge that I'm doing right now?
It's 6 milligrams.
Is that a lot?
What does that mean?
It's the highest you can get. From Zen right now.
Oh,
I've
I
done it.
started on expert level.
you can get 12 from Lucy's Breakers.
I've done
so.
20. There's this company Lola, and that, dude, I literally I put it in, and then within 20 minutes I had to shit.
It makes you shit,
Yeah, I had to shit so bad.
dude. I've already got like a fire hose of an asshole, dude. I can't be zinning.
Join us for episode 23 where Chris shits his
I could,
pants.
dude.
Ooh, we
I
can
could
bring
eat.
back shit talk, baby. We should
interview him while he's shitting his
we
pants.
should get toilets in here and get rid of this couch.
We should get little. What do they call the microphones that you clip on your shirt? They got a cool
I have
name.
those.
What are those? They got a name.
Aglets.
Yeah, aglets.
Lapel-
Yeah, that's it.
I thought it was lapel mics.
No, they're not lapel.
That leads us to our second Spanish word of the day.
Aglet. It's the end of your washing machine.
Los grigriñas, which is a
That actually.
I think it's a
sound
lav
Spanish.
mic. Lavalier.
a lavalier. That's
We just
it.
call it the lav
Yeah.
mic. Those are awesome.
That's what I call the thing I exfoliate my body with in the shower.
Yeah.
I've been getting that wrong for a
you
long
call your
time.
loofah a lavalier?
Oh, it's a loofah. Nah, I've been calling it a lavalier. Nah, whatever.
I've been calling it lava lamp. It's very hot and causes tons of problems.
I bet it is hot in that shower. Anyway, Cubans, 2 Cubes fans, adoring fans, we love you. You may have noticed a change in the episode today. There was no drink review. That was intentional.
We got canceled.
Yeah. All of alcohol has
We got a
banned us
cease
from
and
ever
desist
discussing
from
them again.
every company.
Fun fact: there's a prohibition in Canada right now because all of the liquor stores are on strike. So
Good luck
No
keeping.
one's selling-
Good luck keeping liquor out of those Canucks.
apparently no one's selling booze in Canada because all liquor stores and bars are on strike.
We're going to be selling booze in Canada then next week.
Hell yeah!
We should sell it right now. Let's go.
Yeah, I know some
For the
Canadian.
amount
yes.
of shit, for the amount of shit we've got,
I always wanted to be a bootlegger.
for the amount of shit
Yeah.
we've got in this house, we can make millions in Canada right now.
Okay,
Wheelbarrows of cash, in fact.
okay, good. I got the wheelbarrow. So
Exactly.
Yeah, the liquor control board.
This Zin is making me feel high, dude. This is crazy.
Welcome in.
it's supposed to make you like dizzy, give you a rush.
Oh, they're set to reopen on Tuesday.
Now, do Zins originate from the Chinese Zin dynasty? Do they?
yeah,
I believe they do.
It's just 10,000 workers.
Wait,
It's
hold
like
on. This brings us to our other weekly
Four liquor stores.
Our other weekly segment, World History with CJ with
Oh,
Chris
yes.
The
What
Zin
time in
dynasty.
history are you picking today?
Chinese history. The Zin dynasty invented the Zin pouch. It was because they didn't have lions in China, and but they really wanted to see one. You know what I mean? So they started popping these little pouches in their mouth so that they would hallucinate and see lions in the sky, and that is world history with Chris. Thank you very much. That ends our segment. Our weekly.
I
Our
enjoyed
weekly
that
segment.
weekly segment. I'm a big fan of it. Other weekly segments I'm a big fan of.
It's making me burp and shit, dude. I'm like,
Yeah, you're gonna get the hiccups too.
oh, it's crazy.
Commenting on
This is the worst. This is the worst podcast drug to ever do.
I gotta tell you, I was super into doing it with you. I'm so glad I didn't.
Oh, it's such a. It was
Oh
such a
yeah,
mistake.
I bet hiccups would be great for someone who had a fucking gastric surgery recently.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm surprised they didn't just put Zins in your stomach.
Yeah, that's actually, they cut out 90% of my stomach and replaced it with just Zin.
Sick, dude. You're so cool now.
Imagine they did like Ozempic.
God damn it, that's such a good joke.
You're a modern day edgelord now, just through surgery.
Dude, that's such a good joke.
It's
Fuck.
great.
Ozempic.
So yeah, we got rid of we ixnayed the inknay rune. I don't know how to speak Pig Latin, but yeah, we got rid of the drink reviews just to save time because you know what, we want to talk to you people more. We want you guys to get to know us a little bit better. You know,
We'll still do them sometimes if we have something fun.
yeah. If we don't have enough to talk about, then we'll do.
Well, I know.
No, I'm kidding,
If we
but-
just have something to try
Just
during
know
an episode, I'll do
if,
one quick.
If they start with a drink review, it's gonna be a real boring episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, or
Because that means they
or-
don't got shit.
No, or we're gonna go off the rails on our own because that's another fun story we have.
Going off the rails on a great ride.
We've recorded a bunch of commercials for you guys that were 100%
That wasn't
improv.
Margaritaville.
That's true.
So wait till you guys see these commercials. You're going to see some during this episode, in fact. But from here on out, you guys are going to get some commercials about following.
Oh my god, I feel like I should just shoot a commercial right now while I'm high on Zin.
You
Yeah,
should.
see, exactly.
I'll put 1,000 Zins behind you. And
Hold on, Chris.
you
Do an
could
advert.
you could do a
do an
Zin
ad,
Angel.
Do an ad read.
This shit is seriously making me nauseous and dizzy, and it feels like it's.
then.
Oh man,
Chris, do an ad read for Zin right now.
It's a terrible idea. He just said he's fucking sick from it.
oh I'm so spitty right now.
Yeah, do an ad read.
Yeah, I kind of liked it. The flavor was great, but it. Let me review this Zin real quick.
Yeah.
We actually changed to Zin review.
16 out of 781.
We're gonna have a wild Zinter.
Yes, I eat us in, and then I tell you what the weather's going to be for the next season. I feel so weird.
It's like the Farmer's Almanac, just worse.
I didn't know this stuff was getting you high. You dog, you.
No
Tremendous
wonder
buzz.
Jacks are.
You're
fucked up all
sneaking
the time.
secret drugs. I like it. Good job, teenagers, figuring out that Zins get you high. No one mentions that.
I gotta say, I felt like I didn't get that bad of a hangover from Brew Canoe for.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, I think once we got back to the
of different drugs.
yes, yeah. You mean like over the counter,
well, yeah.
like I'm sorry, off the shelf.
I mean, between caffeine,
Advil,
alcohol, weed,
yeah.
fucking Advil, just fucking.
That's a weird way to say mushrooms.
Chuckles. We were on some laughs. We were having some laughs, some chuckles.
But yeah,
Man, that Zin is fucking.
for the dopamine level drops and highs, I really felt like we handled it pretty well.
As I said, I did wake up feeling odd. I woke up and I was like, why do I feel weird? And then I looked at my hand and I was like, I looked at my hand for about 5 solid minutes and I was like, yeah, I definitely did some drugs last night. I was like, I've been looking at my hand for way too long. It was a good time.
I did that while I was laying outside of your tent going, this is not where I'm sleeping. I am definitely outside. I'm laying in pine needles, actually. I can feel them. And then I did pine needle angels.
Oh, yeah. What'd you call them? You called them Joe Angels?
Yeah.
Oh, man. It was a great trip.
By the way, because my arms and legs are so long and weird, when I do Joe Angels, they're just circles. It looks like Patrick Starr was there.
But yeah, Flan, Jack, you guys are definitely joining us for Brew Canoe next year. I don't care if you got to strap that baby to your back. You're coming down the river.
Wait, can we record an episode
Yes.
on the river?
Oh, and I was
we
going to
talked
say,
about it, yeah.
we are definitely doing a 2 Cubes from Brew Canoe next year.
Yeah.
100%.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we have electricity there. That we could do it in the airplane hangar. We could do it on
Let's do it.
stage. We could do a live show.
Let's.
Oh,
We're in.
that would be really
Yeah, just like Instagram Live or something. Like just
No,
yeah.
no,
no.
So
No, we
could do
have
like
an audience
where
and we
there's
do
an
it in the
audience.
air where the band is playing.
Yeah. But I'm saying like also stream it.
Yeah, I could stream
now.
it. I could
Yeah.
stream these if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We could do a marathon or something. On
If only
Twitch
we had
or
an
YouTube.
extremely talented producer.
I've been saying we could. If we
Yeah, I'll
wanted
play
to.
it. I'll play it.
It would be funny if we did like a 20-hour Twitch stream of just how long can we podcast.
Well, I mean, yeah, the trip down the river, it was about 20 hours, I think. We took us so long to get down the
Seemed
river.
so
It was
long.
crazy.
But it was a lot of fun. I had a
Oh, it
great
was so
time.
fun. I mean, the end of it, I don't even remember the end of it. Like, I literally don't. I was all of a sudden, it was daylight.
I'm glad
we
we
were
were
having
forked
fun on the
above
river,
that.
and then I was just standing in front of a 20-foot fire on the campsite. And I was like, oh, we're here now. That's
Oh,
cool.
By the way, do you have more belief in my backflips now?
Did you do a backflip?
Yeah, I did backflips off the fucking rocking chair. I did them off the side of a moving boat.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Dude, I'm like
dude.
crazy.
How deep was the fucking water that you could do a backflip?
You guys kept yelling at me, it's not very deep.
Yeah. Well, Joe, it's because we love your skull. We like its shape.
But
we
my
don't want it to
skull
change.
is fine. It's my feet I land on.
That's true. That's true. Your feet, we don't love. You can break your feet. That's fine.
I have broken my feet.
I know. And it didn't fix them. It sucked. Yeah, go to Brew. Don't be weird. Go to Brew Canoe.
What's the next theme for Brew Canoe?
Oh, yeah. When did they
We won't
announce
know
that?
till like 3 months before, right?
Well,
Was there discussion this year of next year's theme?
yeah, we make it up as we go.
Can it be WWE
Oh.
themed?
We probably won't get much out of that. One idea I came up with that I threw out there that we're going to see about, we're going to talk about, I don't know.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme. Yeah, sick.
Going to be a lot of blackface at that.
Oh, Christ. Oh, Jesus. Never mind. Never mind.
I don't know
DJ
about
Jazzy.
that.
We're just going to do regular Prince of Bel-Air.
But I forget what the theme I came up with was that they were like, oh, that sounds fun. That's cool.
I
don't remember.
I don't know what it is, but I like it.
I throw ideas out at people and I don't remember them.
I want to talk a little bit about the award ceremony at the end of the camping trip because it was
Oh, you didn't-
unceremonious.
You didn't bring the gnome.
Oh, I know that was. I'm an idiot. I was going to put it on the table. So
you
that's what
did
I wanted to
win an
say. I
award.
wanted to say I was awarded Pervy the Gnome, which is
I think it's Pervy Pete and he is a gnome.
Pervy Pete the Gnome. I like Pervy the Gnome. I'm going to call him that. He's my gnome, so fuck you. I'll call him what I want. I was awarded Pervy the Gnome at the end. Not really awarded. I volunteered to take him. And I'm supposed to take pictures of Pervy the Gnome in my travels.
What's
right?
the criteria to win that award?
I think you have to be a pervert.
You have
I
to
think
be
that's-
traveling, and you have to sometimes peeping Tom.
Yeah. And he has his pants pulled down like to his knees and his butt's hanging out, and it's supposed to be like cute, like, oh, this weird looking gnome is peeing in your garden.
Well,
but I
he's
think it
kinda
looks like he's
looking
jerking off.
He is kind of looking off, smiling like.
Yeah, he's looking at you while he's whacking his little gnome wiener.
Do you have a picture of Nomi?
No.
I don't. I promise I'll bring him on the show next time.
The original Nomi I do, but not that one got stolen. Or
in
something.
2 episodes. You know why? Because I feel like next week I'm just not going to be able to get this gnome.
I have
you know what
pictures.
mean?
I have a picture of Leroy Butler holding the original Nomi because
Yeah,
I brought him
we
to
showed that.
I brought him to
That's
the
funny.
Packers game with me.
Leroy Butler.
Yeah, the guy who invented the Lambeau Leap.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's move on from that.
was
We all.
also
I mean, we
signed-
all know what the Lambeau Leap is.
He was
so
also
let's just
signed
move on
by
to the next.
Leroy Butler.
Yeah.
You don't know what the Lambeau Leap is?
No, what's the
Score a
Lambeau-
touchdown at Lambeau Field. They jump into the crowd.
Oh, yeah, I do know that. Okay, I do know that. I don't know why I forgot. I thought it was something to do with brew
but
canoe.
also, Nomi was stuffed with paraphernalia from a bunch of porn stars.
He was?
Yeah, he was signed by multiple porn stars.
Is it still in there?
He's gone. We don't know where he is.
He's in my house.
He's a traveling gnome. No,
Oh,
the
that
original
guy.
gnome.
Gotcha.
The original traveling gnome.
Which
This was a
porn
gnome.
star?
Oh, this zin's got me
Nomi.
feeling so weird. I feel a poop
a
brewing.
bunch.
Oh my
It was-
god, dude, this zin fucked me up. I was already like my stomach was already feeling
I
weird.
believe there was some Lisa Ann used anal beads stuck up into old Nomi.
Lisa Ann was kind of a bitch to me when I met her. My friend.
Lisa Ann?
Yes, I went to a. It was really funny. I was on my way home from work one day, and my friend Benna texts me, and he's just like, "Hey man, what are you doing? You want to hang out?" And I was like, "Yeah, cool. I'm not doing anything." And he's like, "There's a porn convention going on in Edison. This is when I lived in Woodbridge, in Island." And I was like, "Yeah, let's go." And the next thing you know, 20 minutes later, I'm at a porn convention talking to Lisa Ann. It was very out of the blue. They do a massive porn convention in Edison, New Jersey, every year.
Yeah, it's an expo. It's called.
Yeah, Expo. Yeah, I forget. It's the something Expo, the Erotic Expo or some shit.
That sounds right.
And it was hysterical. We waited in line for like 10 minutes. We saw Lisa Ann. We walked up to her. We were like, "Hey, what's going on? Oh man, we're such big fans of you. Can we take a picture of you just staring? But like, can we take a picture of us all together? But we want to stare at your boobs." And she was just like, she like rolled her eyes and she was like, "Yeah, I guess." And then like we stood there and we took the picture. It was really funny. We showed her the picture. She was like, "Yeah, everybody does that. Like, you're not original." And like we were like, "Okay, all right, awesome. Still gonna masturbate to you, but you're a bitch." But I hate that. Now she's like a podcaster. She's like on all these comedy podcasts and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna get on.
And she always seems so
We're gonna ask
happy
her.
and chipper and charming and funny and stuff. And then like I'm like, you're not really like that.
She's a sports analyst as well.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know that.
she does sports analyst too. She does all kinds of anal stuff.
Slick.
Yeah,
Slick.
she only gives stats from the sports people she's flown.
She only gives stacks.
Yep. Stacks on stacks on stacks.
But no, I believe she works for Fox Sports.
That's weird. It's pretty weird. I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of on brand. But you know, she also slept with Donald Trump, and there was a whole.
It was Stormy Daniels.
She used to go by Stormy Daniels.
Oh, true.
Damn it! I wasn't expecting you guys to know these obscure
That was Stormy
political
Anals.
references. Man, I can't believe how much the Zin is making me shit. I have to shit.
I mean, if we have to,
It's insane. No, we don't have that much time left in the episode. I can hold. I'm a big boy.
videos in, so it'll be
Yeah,
nice. Those
he's gonna put
commercials.
some commercials in, which are
Also,
God,
if
our
he shits,
commercials.
gonna
It's
be
about
a
time
don't
we
put
got
10 minutes of the commercials in the first episode.
No.
We only have, I don't know, an unlimited supply.
Yeah, we can't blow our load on our sponsors. You know what I mean?
We only have
Oh no, they're not sponsors.
an
They're,
infinite amount.
they're commercials for the Two Cubes podcast.
Yes, they're to continue watching this. They are.
I'm excited.
The ones I've seen are really funny.
hilarious.
I am the actor in most of them, so it's hard because I can't see the TV or what's behind me when I'm doing them.
If you're annoyed by our outlandish AI clips that we post on social media, get ready because there's a lot more clips coming. Just in like kind of different format. You know what I mean? They're
I gotta tell you, I thought that Jack could isolate the audio and like turn my mic down, so I talk through a lot of the
I
fucking.
could, but I'm lazy with this, and I don't.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so it's your fault.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm pretty lazy with this podcast, too, guys. I
would be a
apologize for that.
nightmare to do.
I mean, look at my
I
posture
would need
for
like
one
2
thing.
weeks to at least edit it.
Plus, then it'd be like, oh, Scott said something funny there. Don't take it out. Scott, that's what would be hard about it. I'm sure he could isolate it and just
The
take
thing
it out
is, you
completely.
never have to worry about me saying something funny. I appreciate you guys giving me the consolation of being on this podcast.
No, you're very funny.
but I disagree.
Just a lot of your jokes we have to take out. Because
No, I
they're
agree.
racy
I
and things like
agree
that.
with
Just
Flan
like we do
Howard.
for these
No.
week to weeks.
You son of a bitch.
I think it's funny that we invested in a green screen, or as I like to call it, a portal to anywhere.
Yeah.
And
it really is.
instead of investing in some kind of air conditioning unit for this for this podcast studio, I have so much back sweat going on right now.
How did the Zyn work for the back sweat? Did it enhance?
Oh, dude, the Zyn fucked me up. I think worse than like a joint would right now.
I'm so glad I didn't do it. I was so in. If Joe
It's
would
got
have
me
done it, I would have been
sweaty.
so
It's
in.
got me feeling.
I told you I wasn't doing it.
Thank you. You helped me.
I know,
It's like
I help
it's like a
everybody.
cool car sickness without throwing up.
I'm sorry for saying you and not we. We helped me. We helped me.
We help all.
Are you kind of into motion sickness? Me
No,
too.
I get
Papa's
motion
in.
sickness a lot.
Do you like spinning? So do we.
Do
Do you like non-tactical spinning?
Do you think Chris is still going to be feeling these feelings in next week's pod? 168
You know what?
hours. from
Although I hated every second of it, I can't wait to put another one in my mouth. No, I really did like the flavor. I like
could
the
give you a
spirit of a Zyn,
the concept of his you like the concept.
I like it.
but I don't think I'll be returning to
as
to
well-
Zinland.
I as well do like the spirit of the idea.
Maybe we should get a Zen Laden green screen.
Osama's in
Yes,
Laden.
we need like a cave background,
Dude,
and then like
I mean, you've already got the big
is it
heading camera.
would it be would it be like racist to have somebody wearing a turban made of Zins? Is that
so you're
a
having
turbs in?
it'd be the most expensive turban ever?
No, just use a bunch of used Zins.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be gross.
Bert Kreischer will send us his old.
Oh man, I wonder if you could absorb the Zin through your forehead.
So one
Or
guy
scalp.
you feeling like
And the-
shit. Are you ready to take on the full canister as you promised?
no. I'm really kind of glad that whole bit fell through because I'd be
I
dead.
have a different one. You want to try this?
Fuck no.
It's 7.
What's the difference?
That one's more.
Maybe next week after I recover from this week's Zin.
1 milligram.
Now is Zin the brand name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zen's the brand name.
So then what is this one? This one's a Velo or something?
Yeah, they're just nicotine pouches.
Nicotine pouch. That's like okay. It's the generic term.
Nicotine is an addictive chemical. This product contains
Lies.
nicotine.
Lies. Give me one of those.
You won't.
Give me that so I can lick the print off of the container and then all the Zins inside.
Don't give him one. Oh, he
What's
poured
cool-
them all over him.
It's
No,
okay.
I
I
don't
don't use
want
that
it. I don't
one.
want it.
What's cool about the Zen is the bottom. I just found this out. They have a graveyard. You know how like your grinder.
Can I just say that I
weed-
love?
Yeah.
I love that you travel
Let him
with-
finish the thought.
I love that you travel
Flan.
with 2 different milligrams of fucking nicotine in your
It was
pocket.
for this. So there's like a graveyard that you open up on the bottom and you can put your dead ones in. So I'll give you a dead one.
Oh, gross. I don't want that.
There you go, buddy.
So,
I had
what's
a.
the use of having your old Zins with you?
It's
It's-
just
it's
so
like
you
a
can
situation-
reminisce.
It's a
Memories?
situation like this where I don't
so
have
you can
anywhere.
soak them back in
Like
nicotine.
Maroon 5.
I don't have a spot to like spit it in. You know.
Yeah.
I could put an old one in there.
I do gotta say, I don't see like Zin packets around everywhere like cigarette butts. So
Yeah.
Nice.
Because
I
Zin
spit- I
users
spit
are
them out all the
responsible and they
time.
love Mother Earth.
You
I've
will.
heard that
They're
about.
biodegradable.
That's cool.
I mean, so is like almost everything.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, it makes sense.
The funniest story is fucking Jimmy. I like one day I remember being a kid. And
Is
he
this
was-
about him shitting in the backyard? Because that's awesome. That's
Nah,
great.
you could. tell
Shit
that
is
one
also
next.
biodegradable.
We found out like when we were like 10 that bananas and like fruits were biodegradable. So he would eat a banana and he would go outside and he'd throw it on his roof. I'm like, dude, it's biodegradable in the ground, not on the fucking roof. You fucking moron.
Well, animals will eat it anyway.
Wait.
That's
Yeah, but there's just
amazing.
a
is this
banana.
the Jimmy that I know?
Yeah.
Like, why the roof?
It's so stupid.
Why not literally anywhere else?
That
Well-
checks out.
Well, you haven't been to Jimmy's house. His lawn is used up by all inflatable shit, so you can't put it there.
It's so funny. I've met Jimmy a bunch of times, and he strikes me as just the most normal dude in the world. And then you guys tell stories about him, and it's like, this is the nutcase you've been telling me about.
It's you. The same thing happened with you, where everyone was like, "Chris is so incredibly normal." Like, I don't know, man. I've talked to Chris a little bit, like less than you guys, and like Sam was like, if only he wasn't so unbelievably normal. I was like, what are you talking about?
I like that. Then my ruse is working. You know what I mean? Because I definitely
you've got a lot of people fooled.
I moonlight as a psychopath.
Yeah, I was
Nobody.
like, I'm like, what the hell? And now, we're fucking best friends hanging out doing shit. We talk about what we do, and people are like, yeah, that's a lie. Like, no, here's a video of it.
keep thinking it's a lie.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like to call myself a day walker. That's the term I use because Blade is maybe the greatest
probably stop
cinematic
using that
masterpiece
one.
ever made. Yeah, why is that?
It's been taken by Gingers.
Well, I mean, who cares about what any
Shane
ginger
Gillis.
thinks? You know what I mean? Except for
You think,
who's that guy on?
we'll see Dwyer later?
Yeah, that's true. We might get a full-on Ginger on a later episode.
Oh yeah. I mean, Dwyer is cool. I do like Dwyer, but because of his gingerness, his opinions don't matter. I'm sorry, Dwyer.
It's called gingerity.
Yeah.
Gingerity is when the
listen.
value of your opinions declines.
My night was wild last night, but I was very happy to see Dwyer.
Oh, that's right. You had a fun night last night.
I
You tried
did
to
have a
fucking
fun-
run away from us while we ordered an Uber.
You guys wouldn't let me leave. I tried.
Incorrect.
Apparently.
We just didn't want you to leave. I'm sorry. I'm so burpy now, and like
that wasn't it at all. we were
man.
making sure you were okay because we're good friends. You kept talking about going to another bar without us. That was closed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what to say to
So
that.
last night I show up. I meet these fucks at the post across the street.
I
and-
just need
Karaoke.
you all. I don't remember any of this. So
Okay.
And
Karaoke,
when I
karaoke.
got there, Scott was already just like Scott was gone. Right? He had been just hitting a vape pen and doing shots.
wait, what?
Yeah.
No.
So then we were all decided we were going to go to another bar. We were going to go to my buddy's bar, Green Room. Shout out. Go to the Green
Harrison,
Room,
Harrison,
Harrison, New
in
Jersey.
Harrison.
Great time. It's one word. Just so you know, don't screw this up. One
Yeah,
word.
Green Room. Green Room. Say it really fast. Green Room.
Green room.
And we just call it the Green because we're cool. We're in the know. And so I show up. Scott's obliterated, and then we were like, "Let's go to this other bar." We order the Uber. We're standing out front waiting for the Uber.
I think I was pretty
And
enthused
Scott-
to go, right? Like,
Scott's biggest talent is talking over me while I'm telling a story.
but wait,
and then
was did I want to go? Or
You were enthused to go to Fairfield when we were going to go to Danaher's, and then we changed plans.
What about Fairfield had me enthused?
Jimmy?
And Dwyer was going to.
Okay, I like both of them. Okay.
So then Scott just slowly starts walking away from us while we're waiting for the Uber. And then we're all conversating with each other, and then all of a sudden I look over, I see Scott's 30 feet away from us. I'm like, Scott, where are you going? And he just walks back over, and he's like, nowhere. No, I'm good. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I turn back to Joe. I'm talking to Joe. We're bullshitting, laughing about something. I look back over, Scott's 50 feet away. And I'm like, Scott, where are you going, dude? What's going on? And he runs back over, there's a little jog back over. He's like, nowhere, I'm not going. I'm staying right here with you guys. And I'm like, are you trying to leave right now? He's like, nope, not leaving. And I'm like, all right.
He's like, the Uber's a minute away.
Yeah. And then I'm like, the Uber's coming in a minute. Are you coming? He's like, yep, totally. I'm going to get in that Uber. And we were like, all right. And then a couple seconds goes by. Look, Scott's halfway down the block. And I'm just like, just let him go. We're like, just let him go. I followed you a little bit just to make sure that you
made the
crossed
left,
the
come
street
back,
and
yeah.
went to Joe's house. Yeah, and then Scott just came back here. And
Just
passed
so
the
you
fuck
know, I
out.
don't know any of this story. This is
And then me and
this
Joe
is
stayed out
me.
till 4:30, 5 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning.
Scott slept in the studio, and we stayed
Yeah,
out
I'm finding out about this
for another 5 hours.
as you guys are.
Yeah, it was awesome. Good night. It was a good night.
Thanks, man.
It was a swell night. We
I
ended
wasn't
up,
going anywhere.
Can we, I have a fucking we got a minute here? Okay, I got a fucking reverse ad. All right, I used to fucking like The Rock. You know what? Fuck The Rock.
What town is it in? Be
It's
specific.
in Clifton.
If
It's
you're gonna
on
talk shit,
Main
talk
Ave in
shit.
Clifton, and not letting in a 56-year-old man who doesn't have an ID
Listen.
is psychotic.
Listen, he's 52, I believe. Okay, let's chill. But
But he looks every year of 52.
He looks like if I live another 15 years.
That place looks condemned.
He's the best though. He's the
No, the Rock's the
he's the god of a good time.
I gave away a
he
car
is
at that
Ravy
fucking
Jones.
bar.
He is Ravy
Yeah,
Jones.
I know he
dude.
is Ravy Jones, but I gave away a car at that fucking bar.
Join us next week when you hear about Joe giving away a car at that bar.
I did. I gave away a car, a functioning driving vehicle. At that.
Oh
car.
man, guys, I think we got to wrap up
Outro
this
it is.
episode of Two Cubes, but I think we should end with a commercial. You know what I mean? We want to keep you coming back.
I hope you're unhappy to be leaving.
Yeah, we'll see you again next week. At least I hope so. You better come back. God damn it, we are growing. We're a growing show.
I started doing the clicking and winking all the time now.
That is pretty cool.
People think
If
I have
I
Tourette's.
do zins regularly, I think that'll just come naturally. I
Yeah,
think.
people think I have Tourette's.
Oh, wiener.
Those are the lyrics of the song.
Man, I can't whistle right now.
Not with that attitude.
I'm
Guess I
gonna
better
I'm gonna
with it.
spray the bowl when I get in there, man.
I can't
That
wait.
zin has got
Can I
me
watch?
liquidy.
Shit.
The audio is not synced.
The audio's synced. It's just not working.
It's fucking in sync, bro. It's fucking incredible,
It is,
the
man.
audio.
It's Timby's, baby. It's
The audio
Timby.
quality
Like,
of this
Why-
podcast
why do
is
you keep saying
unparalleled.
Oh, I'm just fucking with you.
Because I don't know.
Yeah.
If that
You're
counts.
wigging him out,
No,
man.
no, no, no,
You're
I'm sorry.
fucking with his head.
No, because when I'm looking at it, it kind of looks delayed.
Nope. He's just doing it to fuck with people wearing
Yeah,
headphones.
he's just fucking.
I'm telling you,
sorry.
like, he's kind of right.
Yeah, but he keeps saying the same thing over and over again, so I don't know if it's now or later.
You need a drink?
This man wants vodka.
No, I haven't.
He's got
Oh, I thought you just said I'm missing a vodka drink.
Well, it's because I'm drinking this Twisted Tea. It's malt.
Oh, that has vodka in it.
It's malt. It's not vodka.
I don't know. I'll
It's
take
malt
one of
liquor.
those, or I'll take a glass. I'll pour some of that whiskey in there, or I could. Oh, you have one. Cool. Look at that.
What, should I get some for the episode?
Yeah, probably.
I usually do about 2 an episode.
Chris, do you want any beer?
Give me the any beer.
Any beers upstairs.
I know where the fuck it is,
Alright.
you idiot.
Tell me that your audio isn't delayed.
I don't know.
I think my
it's hard to
audio
tell.
looks fine. Based on that, I'm just moving my lips
Move
a
your
lot
hand.
anyway.
Yeah, I think there's
Move
I
my
think there's
hand
like
while
a
I'm talking.
like a millisecond delay. Like but it probably syncs up with the audio. I don't know.
I think it's fine. I think.
I could fix it in post.
I think it's fine.
Look at my nostrils.
Everything's moving.
Oh, my nostrils flared. It's like a half a second delay.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm.
Right?
like 1.
Am I on a half-second delay? See, I can't even figure out how to get my hand on
Man,
screen.
This drink is so warm. I'm an American. I like a cold drink.
You brought him one beer?
You brought me one beer.
The fuck is this?
Is that a Corona orange?
No, it's Corona Sunbrew. We haven't tried it yet.
I got it for Chris. And I also got Cutwater Pina Coladas. Chris will love them.
You said penis.
It's like he's on a tropical island.
Alright, I think we gotta roll with it. I'll try.
I say we roll
I think
with
it's
it.
okay.